Hello my friends, welcome back to Retro RPG Relaxation, Dragon Quest VI, and we are here on what is apparently the Demon Lord's Island, and we've had a party shakeup as Barb has decided to bail on us, and we're joined instead by the son of, or the grandson rather, of the Town of Mystics, who does not have very good gear, but we're going to have a quick little look through here and see what needs to be done. If we need... Okay, he's level 10, so lower level than Barb is, but significantly better off than she was when she first joined. So let's see, he's got healing. He's got one spell to deal some damage. Potentially one to banish. Okay. Let's see. Everybody fell asleep. Okay. Everybody's back awake. Well, you just did a very good job of making sure we couldn't see what the new party member can do at all there, buddy. So, okay. Well, that's fine. Ooh, gotta be very careful, because that little distortion in the screen there is the sign that, hey, you are actually taking damage. Alright. We don't actually have any big area of effect things now. At least not without spending a little magic for it. But this time we are going to see what Chamorro has. And yeah, that's pretty decent. Well... it's unfortunate that they had the poison work right away. That's not ideal. Okay, we'll have Muriel take care of the attacking, and we'll have Chamorro here take care of the healing. Alright, 2 down. Okay, poisoned again. That's alright. We'll just cure him again. Alright, 1 down. Not quite. There we go. 2 down. Very good for Chamorro avoiding the lick there. That is it for the corpses. Goodness. Decent amount of experience, though. Not very much gold, but that's okay. They don't normally bury people with too much money these days. Chain cross. Let's have a look. Let's see. Chamorro can use it. Improves his attack a little bit. Okay, so that's not actually the cane of town that can heal anything very easily. So we'll have him equip the cross. No quick and easy way out for our heroes here. Gotta do a little bit of fisticuffs. Oh, and the cross also does damage to multiple people. That's good. Oh, that is definitely a rough one. Okay, casting fireballs and spitting fireballs. Very, very, very different things. Okay. Let's try walking over there. There is more across the way here. Do we want to test it now? We're not in the best shape already. Yeah, this little fire dungeon is going to be a little brutal, it looks like. But that's okay. We will get through it and do our best. I'm going to be a little bit free with the magic using here because based on the hit points, I think that we're going to go back to the ship and try and make things better. At least see if we can heal up there or not. If we can, wonderful. If not, then hopefully they'll at least take us back to town so that we can heal up a little bit. Alright, now we're in business. You're shielding up again, but that is okay. It's a little frustrating that the shielding actually blocks magic too in this game. Okay, level up for Hassan, wonderful. Level up for Muriel, also wonderful. Increase, alright. Excellent. Okay, yeah, just lots of lava everywhere. And I don't know why I did that particular thing through there. A poor choice on my part. Should we try to run? Let's try to run. Oh, drat. Can we run now? Yes, we can. Okay. We don't actually have to run in, like, terror. We can heal up. So, let's do that. When you're stressed, you don't always make the most rational decisions. So yes, of course we can just take time and heal up first. So let's do that. More bats. Did we get any other? No, no other spells that I'm not remembering. So, in a pretty decent spot, really. At least to start this thing off properly. More sleep. That's okay. And now we've got the primary damage players awake, so we can get the last bit taken care of. There we go. A rough one for our boys here. Can we go back? Guys? Kinda got my butt handed to me a little bit there. Get into the bed and rest. Does it automatically heal? No. No, it does not. So we've got 4 beds. That's good. Can we just warp back? Might have to. So we can warp to Gent. I hope that we can find a way back there. Okay, the boat made it back with us. Wonderful. Looks like we won't have to go through the entire animation of lowering it back down again. Goodness gracious. Let's get some armor for our new party member here. Again, don't think Barbara is selfish. You should make the decisions that feel right for you, but at the same time, did put us a little bit in the lurch through here. Okay, so he can wear full plate. That's good. We need 900 more gold to do it. He can't have a shield. Can't have the iron helmet. So the plate is what we need. What can we sell? Well, we'll sell the basics, the cap. Okay. The gent cane is apparently something that cannot be sold. Maybe it's one of those things that you can use in battle, but not out of battle. Let's see. Okay, we'll sell both of these half plates. Chain sickle. Oh, are these barbs items? Potentially. A couple of them are. Or would be just excess to need. So, okay. We've got enough for the armor for our new friend. And a big increase in style too. We'll love to see it. I'm gonna get rid of the old clothes at least. Can't get rid of the cane. That's okay. What other weapons can he use? Any? So he could use the Morning Star, which makes it a little bit more frustrating that Barb kept hers. Oh well. I do want to stress to you when you're watching it that just because people are telling you that you need to do something, that it is necessary for you in particular to do it, doesn't actually mean that you have to. Like, Barb likely feels a sense of pressure to save the world, but if she cannot bring herself to put herself in danger, that is okay. Because we should not force people to do things that they are not comfortable with doing, at least personally. Lesser demons. Hopefully they'll give pretty decent experience. But oof. Yeah, I was a little bit worried that they were gonna pack a wallop, and sure enough. Okay, lowering everybody's defense. That is a little nerve-wracking. Okay, one down. And you can only cast it once. Wonderful. Hopefully that means that you won't have enough magic to cast, like, any nasty hit everybody spells. Wonderful. The experience is okay. It's not just delightful. Can't really see what's beyond up there. Okay, it would have just been fire. Hope that you guys have been doing well and just taking care of yourselves with all the best of your ability. Things change and swap around every day. It's February now when we're recording it, so I hope that January did treat you well, that you came out of it with some good things, and hopefully this next month is going to be even better for you. Because time passes and the hope is that things will get better. I believe that they will. The time and action. So I hope that, on the one hand, that you are not putting it all on yourself to change everything yourself, but that you are doing the little things that you can do and that you are safe to do. Because as difficult as it is to find that balance, we do need to find some balance of doing what you can while also taking care of yourself. That is how making things better works for everyone in the long run. Alright, so we've got more pathways over there. Gonna have to hot foot it. Of course, there's full plate. That's okay. Who needed the full plate more? Probably Hassan. Retro. No, we'll give the plate to Hassan. It's close. Let's hand this on over to tomorrow. We'll use our defense seed as well. Try and get him up a little bit more. He's going to be our little healer through here. Just put him in the best position that we can to succeed and stay with us. Alright, 5 defense and 5 hit points. Hopefully that will pay off in the long run. Whacking bats, 1 down. That's a rough one to miss. Hero and Hassan dealing most of our damage through here. But at least the bat counterattack isn't too bad. Unless they put everybody to sleep. There we go. Alright, again, pretty decent experience. Not too much money. But do want to try and get a level or two on Chamorro as we're wandering around. Just put us in the best possible shape to succeed in the long run through here. Of course, you use the big one. How vexing. But that's okay. The evil monsters are doing their best as well. Okay. There was a pathway through there. Hopefully it's going to take us somewhere interesting. Gonna focus our attacks on the heat clouds. Because the zombies, well, poisonous, venomous. It's hard to say when it's a zombie if it's really venom. But either way, it's not as bad as taking big chunks of health all at once. We'll have Chamorro heal himself back up. And finish these bad boys off. There we go. Okay, level up for our new boy. Stop spell. Okay. Silence. Generally a good one to know. Alright, wandering around down here, it's looking like the stairway up that we found right away may be the route we need to take. Even if it does mean hot-footing a little bit. That is just a bit of pain we're going to have to deal with. Yeah, not too bad. Dark hobbits are kind of the ideal adversary for some ways because they use their defense a lot, so they don't do too much to you. But still can be a little rough. Hopefully we can make it through this cave and make it up to the castle. And hopefully once we're there, it will allow us to teleport there. We'll just have to see and find out. Again, it does seem like it's a little soon to finish the game. I think, or I say that, I think that this is the series that I've put the most hours into on YouTube now. Maybe Breath of Fire is more, but we'll have to have a look at that a little bit later. But it still just seems a little bit soon, considering we are still getting like new party members just now. Maybe I'm wrong and I'm just way off. There aren't that many videos in this playlist yet. I think I'm 4 ahead in terms of recording from what I've actually uploaded so far. Try and keep it that way if we get a little bit of a buffer between, just in case family or events happen. You always have something to upload anyway. That's the goal and the dream anyway. and just make sure that we are all in the best place that we can be. The quickest way out is probably straight to the right. Fighting demons while we're actively in the lava isn't the best necessarily, but they're here, nothing we can do about it now. Does that increase? Okay, it raises defense for all allies. Wonderful. Okay, we'll just focus on hitting them as best we can and see what happens. Glows with an eerie light. Magic resistance dropped. Okay. Lowering our resistances across the board. Again, worrying, but hopefully things are going to work out. That should be, yeah, one demon down. Now that defense is getting a little bit low on everybody. Let's see. Okay, it does look like it potentially could work. It did let me choose to use it on someone. Okay, yeah, it actually worked. Wonderful. If there's an MP-free way to get a little healing, that will certainly go a long way. Alright, so there's stairs up there. There's a pathway up to the north as well that I think we're going to have to check out. Yeah, the lesser demons so far, again knocking on wood and whatever else is convenient, don't look to be too bad, because they're dropping a lot of statuses, but they're not actually doing the moves to take advantage of those statuses. Drop down before Chamorro could drop a heal on. That's okay. Okay, demons again. Gonna try and do what we can do. Keep everybody healed up, and we're gonna use the cane as much as we can this time. See how it works out. Okay, they do actually attack. That is good to know. So they can definitely do a decent chunk of damage, which makes their defense lowering a little bit more dangerous. But wow, that cane actually does quite a bit of healing. That's pretty good. Wonderful. Okay. A new item in the arsenal. Try and take these guys down as quickly as we can once again, but we'll see what we can do. Yes, it doesn't feel like I've been playing this game a long time, but unlike the other games that I've been playing, I've been taking a little bit longer breaks between recording sessions, which kind of throws everything off, because simultaneously it feels like I've been playing this game forever, because I have been playing it for several months. At the same time, I only play it for a day at a time, so, and not the full day, obviously. I would probably have the full series recorded if I did, but okay, yeah, we're in pretty decent shape there. That cane is going to be a game changer as long as we keep using it. Good thing that they didn't let us accidentally sell it to the town there. That would have been a little embarrassing for our boys here. Alright, more zombies. That's okay. I think Ritter does more damage to them than Hassan because he's got the Holy Sword. Maybe he just went first and I missed it. Okay, we've got stairways down, one through fire and one not through fire. We're going to focus on the heat clouds as best we can. I wish that you would had that space of Muriel in between so that you could have our hero and Hassan attack different things. But that's okay. Again, we're still going to focus on the cloud until they get gone. But use this cane for all we've got. Good, clean bit of free healing as long as we're in a battle. Not too bad. Okay, these stairs down take us into lava. Oof. No, I think that this is not where we need to be. We'll have a quick little look around. But yeah, if we were to use defense, we could probably do pretty decently. While conserving MP as much as possible. But then, there are enemies like these who will drop a poison on you and undo all of your good work right away. Okay, yeah, we have totally been there, so the stairs that we want must be the other ones. Process of elimination once again. Alright. Getting through alright. Chamorro is proving his worth. Hopefully he'll get another level pretty soon. Though leveling up that cane would be where it's really at. Alright, defense down on everybody again. We can survive that. Particularly if we get to go first. We don't, but you're casting it again even though you don't have chutzpah behind it to throw it out a second time. That's okay. More zombies. But again, we will keep on keeping on and do our best. Let's see, what else can we talk about right now? Calling help for friends, always a good idea. is difficult to make friends once you become an adult. It seems more and more with every passing thing, especially if you're not out and about all the time, is more difficult to make friends that you don't already have. Which is a hard thing because friends are just so important in life. The kind of thing that just is part of what makes life worth living. So I hope that you are taking care of yourself, putting yourself out there as best you can to make friends and meet people in whatever way you can, whether it's online, on Discord server somewhere, in person, trying out hobbies and things. Putting yourself out there and just meeting and getting to know people and helping them and letting them help you, that is where the substance of life really is. Down we go into the fire. This is not what we were hoping to see. Is there anything at least hidden on the ground? No, just lesser demons. Okay. Well, that happens sometimes too, despite your best intentions and best interpretations. Sometimes you just pick the wrong path. Well, nothing we can do about it now, but do our best to get out of it. So we will finish this fight up, and then we may call this video good. Just trying to get on and do our best without making things an hour-long video, which I don't think anyone really wants. I don't know anything about YouTube metrics, but I think that they want you to watch more of the video, which you're probably more likely to do if there's less of it. So we will call that one there, and we will find out where we are supposed to go. I assume it's up there, but we will find out next time. So I hope you will join us again here on Retro RPG Relaxation, my friend. All the best to you as always, and take care of yourself, because I know that whatever you're doing, you deserve the very best. So do your best, and take the best when it's offered to you. Again, take care, my friend.